Welcome back to a Hero's Welcome achievement run in EU4. We are Karaman, and now we did something with honor. We decided to truth break versus the Ottomans, but it was definitely for honor. We saw the oppression that the people that rightfully wanted to belong to our nation was having under their rule, and we just had to liberate them. We had to. So that's what we're working on right now. And we are in a situation where we could peace out, but for us to maybe get what we want, we kind of want Hungary to peace out first. That's the current situation, but we may peace out early if we believe it's the right choice. But we are considering many different options. Well, we are doing this for the good, for the peace. Because, yeah, we are clearly the good guys here. Everybody knows that we are the good guys. Fighting here to liberate the world. Risks of trade. So we could lose money that we don't have. Normally I would do this one, but since this is... I guess we're going to do that. Because right now we are bleeding quite a bit of money. Let's take a look at our finances here. We are over the force limit. That should be fixed whenever we get the land that we occupy. And we have quite a few fortresses. Maybe it's time soon to perhaps get rid of some of the ones that we don't need. Because when all this area is safe, I don't believe we're going to need the one in Ankara, for example. Probably not the one in Stolp either. Even I think we could remove the one. We're going to keep it for now, just because it could spawn rebels here. But I believe the one in Stolp we don't need. This one is great defensive terrain across this border. Probably going to delete this one ASAP. And then we're going to keep this one, of course, because it's our capital. And I will have to think about who's going to get rid of this one too. But for now, we are focusing on liberating the poor people living under Ottoman oppression. And we are going to see if we can jump in here when the siege is almost down and just take it over. But no, we can't, because we need them to actually siege it from Hungary. Yeah, we have positioned ourselves on some fortresses. Maybe we should actually get, in case the peace deal comes and they don't take this one, I believe they will take this one. But we want to be standing there just in case. I mean, let's see, Hungary. You have 72%. I feel like... What's your war goal? Can we tell? Ackerman. So what's Ackerman? Should be some province over here. Where is Ackerman? Could search for it. Let's see. The conquest of I can't write today. Ackerman. They are fighting for this province, actually. Interesting. How did you get a claim over here? It doesn't even border your nation. But that means they most likely they need to take something like this to even be able to get it. Austria declares war versus Switzerland. That should be a very quick and easy war, shouldn't it? A very quick and easy one for sure. But yeah, come on, Hungary. What are you waiting for? Why aren't you peacing out? You should be peacing out. We have a call for peace now, and that's not great. Not great at all. We really need them to be peacing out soon. I think because of the cost, we're probably going to wait for the institution now. We almost have it in our capital, so let's not... I mean, we could pick up one of the economic ideas, but I think we should wait with that one too, because we don't know how much we're going to need to core the provinces that we're going to take. So come on, Hungary, where is the peace deal? We are waiting for you. Peace out. Now, of course, they lost a siege, so the war score went down a bit when the rebels took this one. But we can enact a government reform. So, do we want more numbers of states, or do we want minimum autonomy in territories? This is kind of interesting because right now we have quite a few states that we're not using. We clearly going to state this one really soon. We haven't stated it yet because we declared war and we're waiting for this province. But on another time, we kind of are not going to have any territories either. So yeah, I feel like we don't need any of them. But since we have so many free number of states, we're just going to take this one for now. It's going to give us a small thing before we actually get into the coring after the war. A tiny bit. But we are bleeding a lot of money. And now we are behind. And we know that we're behind. But it's the right choice. We are so close to getting the institution here. Now there's a question if that will be enough. It probably won't be enough. So we might have to wait longer. But let's just wait and see what happens when we get it in our capital. So one more month, perhaps. Let's see what happens with the next tick. Then, of course, we're going to need the money to actually get it too. So, okay, not one more month. But what we could do, oh, that's the peace deal. That is the peace deal. Now we are sieging down this fort. We are going to get back, so we're no longer black flag. But yeah, that is a huge Hungary coming up. They took a lot of provinces. They took like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces at least. I don't remember if they had these two, but they took at least 8 provinces, maybe 9. Now this is not theirs. So yeah, they took a lot of land here. A lot of it. They want the peace, but we need to get the war score up even higher so we can actually get what we want. We're gonna bring our navy over here to help with this siege. And yeah, we're not going to take the peace deal yet. Even though it comes with a cost hanging around here. We need just to get that fortress and that fortress, and I believe that should be all we need. So let's rush for it. Actually, we are going to have to fight the rebels because we can't go into Hungary land. But I'm okay with that. We have an uprising. Where is that uprising going to happen? Somewhere here-ish, I guess. Sivas. Over here. So we are going to wait. Probably we can get this siege and then just boat them back quickly and be ready for the uprising. So wait, what's the terrain here? Let's just stay here for a few moments, see where these guys are going. Serbian separatists. Because I really wouldn't actually Hungary. No, we are probably. Would you give us military access? No, you wouldn't. Ah, goddammit, let's just take care of the rebels for them. We have such a nice people here doing the work, and then just get to the fortress. And as soon as we have the fortress, that should be game, set, match. We need 7 units. And let's remove some guys here. Bring you back. Like that-ish. And then we are actually going to do the same here, because now we are taking unnecessary attrition. So we need 7 units here too. Let's bring these guys back, and 4th. Like that. Ottoman is recruiting a lot of soldiers, but it should be in vain, I hope. I believe. We are getting the siege pretty quickly here. Actually, we can remove even more because they have all our vassals standing together with them. So yeah, we know that manpower have been steep sometimes during this round. So we can't take it for granted. We are losing a lot of money though. We have taken a loan. We really, after this war, we need to take a look at our finances because we are bleeding money right now. We are really bleeding money. But that's the first siege. Now we're going to have these guys being bolted back to take care of the rebellion. Let's move over there. And then you guys jump in to the ship. No, we can't take... We need... Darn it. Darn it. We'll have to go over here. Then we can be boated back. And that's the second siege. Now we should be able to go for the peace deal. Fantastic. So, all your provinces are belong to us. So we are going to take... think... We can't... Is there a... We have a fortress here. Why can't we take this one? Do we really need to siege it down? It looks like we really need... Okay, it's just a lot of... Okay, we can let the Ottomans keep this one for now. You can keep this auto. We're going to take these two. Wait, why can't I? What have happened? I had this one selected before. What have changed? What have changed? I had 100% sure I had this one selected. They must have done something like development or something. Because now we can't pick that one. But okay, I guess this will be the peace deal then. Oh, they have a lot of money. We would really like to get our hands on those. I think actually, considering the institution, let's reduce the amount of land we are taking, because we are going to need this money for both the institution and the loan. We can take this province in the next war. We are taking a lot of land here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces. Fantastic. That's the peace deal. And let's see what world thinks. No one that we cares about will be upset. So let's send the demand. Fantastic. Our glorious nation grows. Our vassal grows. And we would like to integrate you guys now. Let's see. Can we start doing that ASAP? Nope, we can't do that until like 1 more year. But that's perfect, and gives some time finishing up their course. So now we need to actually get you guys back here. Let's see the rebellions. And let's take a look at the institution. So is this enough? It is enough. But we need to get the money to actually be able to afford it. And we can't go down to low maintenance yet. We need to... handle the rebels first. But let's see, is there any fortress that we actually could remove now? I think we're going to remove this one, even though we're most likely going to see a rebellion over here. We are struggling a little bit with our finances currently, so let's see what we can do. But I think this one, we are definitely going to get a rebellion here, so I want to keep it until after the rebellion. But we could start coring. And we have a growing corruption. Oh my gosh, we are losing a lot of money right now. What could we do to actually... Let's take a look at the map moves here. Which one am I looking for right now? I think it's here. Nope. It gotta be here. Let's see. This one, States Edicts. So we actually have a few one here from development that I haven't turned off. I probably should have turned off a long time ago. And that will save us, but just a tiny amount. And we're also going to turn off the institution spread here now. But that should just be a very tiny amount. Now, of course, we are paying a lot for rooting out corruption. It's still growing. Yeah, we are bleeding money now, but after the rebellion is handled, we're going down to low maintenance. That will help us a bit. And the new, when the coring is done, that should give us some money too. And our extension is dangerous high, 90%. So since we went to war a little bit early before, some of our coring didn't get the time to finish. I feel... Should we go with growing corruption for now? I think we should do that for a short while. We could handle the corruption in a few years. And now we need to pick up another rival. So who will get the honor? Who's rivaling us right now? It's Hungary for the last spot. I mean, we could rival them right back because now we have a border against them. So why not, Hungary? I want to be your friend for like a hundreds of years, and you just spit in our face, and now you have to pay the price. We don't need to have too many military leaders now. Can we get you into the boats? Could we? Okay, let's run around then, and let's have you move back over here. First off, let's remove the light ships and set them to protect trade. And have the rest of the army go back to port. Maybe even go to low navy maintenance. I think we should do that because we need to save every single dime we can right now to get our finances straight. So we could I mean, we are losing some now for all of this, but that shouldn't affect our money. It should just affect I mean, it do affect our trade efficiency. So we will be making more money as soon as this one gets up to 40%, and it should do really soon. I mean, we could even do like that now. That should have a big effect on our finances already. Let's take a look at here. Trade 11.71. That's 15. Brilliant. Fantastic. And this time, I believe we're actually going to wait a bit before attacking the Ottomans again. I would like to attack Hungary, but it would be annoying fighting Spain just because they are so far away. I would have to think about that. Maybe we should fabricate some claims on Spain and Hungary just because of the fun of it. So we need a lot of money. And let's see, the next rebellion. We had the one over at Sivas. It was this one, but is there any? This one is also close to firing now. That was Sivas, so this one is these two. So we really want, I mean, we have one army here already. We want them to be standing on the mountains, but since we don't have forts, we want to be standing on defensive ground when it actually happens. So we are really prepared for it and get the defensive terrain bonus. None of these rebellions would be, I mean, 11k and 17k and 12k. So who is our third 80%er? It is Trustbows. Oh yeah, but that's the one in the fortress, so we don't need to have any armies standing there. We should be fine anyways. But yeah, we need to run now to get our armies. Come on guys, hurry up. 2 of a kind. So we can't afford assigning a higher skilled ones. We are going to go for the Diplo power, but we're almost at the cap now. And we could bring you over here, have you get over here. These guys are rushing all over to Sivas. We want to be having all the defensive terrain when it fires. Now we are. No one wants to work. Darn it! And we're losing money. And money, we really don't want to lose money right now. Money is kind of a big thing. What happens here to the Ottomans? So Bosnia declare. Yeah, you know Ottomans are weak when Bosnia declare war against you. But it's good. Like, we want a lot of people to declare war against them because we can't take all this land by ourselves now, and we can't form Rum until that happened. And we are really close now to be able to start integrating them. We have an improved relation guy, but maybe we want to swap him out for a Diplo rep guy really soon when we start doing that. Well, we have a slight amount of aggressive expansion. So we may have to be careful, but the Mamluks, there's no way they're going to break or do anything bad to us with 100% of trust. So we should be safe. We really should be safe. And now we have picked up all the coring now. We're still waiting for a few more cores to be done. So we can't do anything to you yet. We can't do anything for you yet, but really soon we are going to make them real states, and that should give us both both money and manpower. So how much are we doing financially now? We are down to making 2. Anything we could change here with I mean, we are completely dominating this node, but we're not getting enough money into it. We need to get more money over there, but we can't. I mean, we can't go to war against the Mamluks, because I mean, we could. We definitely could, but I don't feel like it, because it would be annoying and take a lot of time. Because right now, I mean, we could build a huge army of light ships and just work on getting our trade power up here. That could be an option. And of course, we want to upgrade these ones. But that's another thing we haven't been able to afford yet, that we probably really should do. We could start working on getting our trade power up in Crimea too. Because right now, yeah, as I said, we have a great deal of trade power here. We're just not getting enough money over there. But that will have to be a later business. Because you know what? I think this is the perfect timing to take a break. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.